Welcome back to Shut Your Face. We're coming at you. This is Monday, no, Tuesday, December the 9th. It's been a while since we've been on, so we're glad to be back. Um, of course, your Washington Commanders are riding a 8-game losing streak at this point, so the motivation is definitely drawing thin for us to talk about it because it's a game in and game out of losing for the last 8 weeks, or even more than that. So it's still a season in the books, and it's one that's going to be hopefully a stepping stone to greater things in the future for sure. Hopefully that's as soon as next year. So I'm sure we're going to start talking about what next year looks like for the Washington Commanders on this pod. We are going to miss some today. We got everybody else here. Hopefully, by the next time we get back on air, we'll have some back. But we are going to focus on the Commanders today, and I don't even know how much we can really talk about this terrible game. It was a 31-0 loss, a shutout against the Minnesota Vikings in Minnesota. JJ McCarthy, my goodness. But we'll get into it. We got everybody else here. Nil, what's up?
How's it going?
Looms.
Hey.
And I'm your host, B. Samuel. Let's get into it. I guess we talk about the game a little bit. I don't know if it's worth talking about the game so much as it is probably going to be worth talking about Jayden Daniels and what's next for him. Do y'all want to talk about this game?
There's not much to talk
nonsense.
Yeah, it's the same old stuff. The defense sucks. Like, it's been better over the last couple of weeks since Dan Quinn has kind of taken over the reins. Before this game, we had kind of back-to-back overtime losses, close games in kind of relatively low-scoring affairs, even against what now the number one seeded Denver Broncos. We're 1 2-point conversion away from winning that game. So hard-fought battles there in overtime against them and in Madrid against the Miami Dolphins. And then you go to Minnesota against a JJ McCarthy coming off of injury, an offense that just looked terrible, even with JJ McCarthy at the helm. And we give up 31.
I mean, there's not much to really talk about this game.
Team sucks.
I think it's safe to say that this season is a wash. I mean, there's just
no way.
Yeah, meaning it's just a null and void season plagued by injuries.
Weeks ago.
Yeah, whatever it is. I mean, it's consistency the wrong way this season. It's this consistency we don't want to see. But I think it's just been a slew of just mishaps, injuries, bad matchups, bad luck, just everything all around, offensively, defensively.
It's bad coaching too.
Bad coaching, whatever you want to chalk it up to. It's just been a ring around the rosy with everything. And at the end of the day, it's just, we got to just wrap it up and come back to fight another season next year. It is what it is at this point. It sucks. I mean, it sucks to be on this end of it after what we experienced last year. I mean, to go from the NFC Championship to probably picking top 5 in the draft is not the direction you want to go in.
Mm-hmm.
But
the thing that's most alarming too, though, is you can't feel good about going into next season with Jayden, right?
No, I mean, I don't necessarily agree with that. I think, yeah, of course, this past game he didn't look himself. I think the first drive was good, and he showed that he could do some things that should have turned into touchdowns. A drop by Debo at the end, which definitely on the 4th down should have been 7 points. But overall, I think this season I think you can tell that he seems unsure of himself a little bit. And I think that's just because it's just lack of reps. I think he needs to get consistent reps under his belt. He's in half the time. You take him out half the time. He's injured half the time. He's playing half the time. Like there's no young quarterback that's really going to feel comfortable in any type of situation when that's the situation that he's dealt every year, every week. And then this past week was the first time he had all of his key pieces playing together, but they still were not in sync. And I think that's just lack of reps, lack of practice, lack of opportunities to just get on the same page. And I think, I mean, to go from last season NFC Championship to see what we saw from him, there's no doubt in my mind that I'm confident going into next season with making some moves and giving him some offensive firepower that he'll be fine.
Well, you got to be worried about
week 2
what the injuries are doing to his mental space, though. Like you got to think that the injuries are gonna affect him. Like this dude is just like falling on the grass and getting injured.
No, I mean okay. Quinn said he could have come back into the game if he wanted to. It was Quinn's decision to sit him. He was not injured to the point where he was unable to come back into the game. They just held him out intentionally. Jayden wanted to come back. Quinn said he was fine. He could have come back.
Well, but the point is, he still something was uncomfortable for him.
Yeah, he was probably playing on a
regular
elbow that was still 80. It was 80%. It wasn't quite 100% yet.
Well, then why the heck do
why are you playing
him?
Because it's his non-throwing hand. Non-throwing arm. You need to get him.
I would think that if you're at this stage in the season, if you're playing him, he's 100% healthy.
No, I don't think he was 100%, but I was fine with it.
Then that's a stupid decision. That was a stupid decision to play him
because it was no ligament damage. It was his throwing arm. I don't think it was such a big deal to play him with that brace. That brace was really big and had a lot of support. He just fell right on his elbow when he got pushed after that pick.
Well, yeah,
that was the only issue.
You're gonna fall.
Yeah. I mean, yeah, you can't have it both ways, right? Like it's either it was an injury or it wasn't an injury.
No, it's a re-aggravated injury. It's not a brand new injury.
Right, but then
if it's
you have to
completely
say
healed, then
he did feel something.
Right.
And that's
of course he felt something.
Right, yeah.
Going
why
into
is
the
that
game.
not a concern? Even not into the game. He could have just been feeling fine. He could have been feeling like his normal self, but just wearing this brace. But then when he gets pushed down on his arm, he's getting another injury. He's re-aggravating that same injury.
I don't chalk it up to a brand new injury.
It's not a brand. I guess maybe not, but either way, it's Jayden's body not holding up.
Well, yeah, but that's what I'm saying. He was fine to come back in the game. Just because
I don't think he was.
He was. He said it. Quinn said it. He wanted to come back in the game. It was just that he grimaced. Yeah, okay, it hurt him a little extra, but he was fine. He could have come back in if this was a playoff situation. He was.
You know what this is? You know what this was? This was Quinn making up for playing him.
Yeah, but
down
Quinn
31.
Said if this was a must-win game or something that was something on the line, he would have put him back in the game. He was fine.
I mean, this is Quinn making up for when he played him and he got hurt
Seattle
in the first
I know, but whatever. That happens. There's no point in going to the past. Like Quinn made the decision then. Yeah. Whatever. It's a make-up decision now, but that doesn't speak to the fact that Jayden couldn't have come back in if he wanted to.
Yeah,
I gotta say though, the offense just looks different with Jayden right now. When you watch that Denver Broncos game, the ball was coming out fast. Mm-hmm. Like we were moving the ball well. Yes, Marcus Mariota, he's had tough games, but the Miami game and then the Broncos game, like we had a game plan and it was to get the ball out fast.
Mm-hmm.
And then I would figure that you try to do the same thing in this past game against a decent defense with a good pass rush.
And that brought heat.
correct, and it just didn't feel like
Well,
we had that
sometimes they
same.
disguised it as if they were going to bring heat, and then they drop back.
Mm-hmm.
So it
It
wasn't always
didn't.
that they brought
It
heat.
didn't seem like we had that same sense of urgency like we did in the previous two games, where the offense was working. And you got to wonder if the offense just changes a little bit because Jayden's there, because of the threat of the run, because he can extend plays. But when you're like, battling injuries and getting injured every game you're starting, then you go back to what you were doing earlier where the offense was working. You have all your weapons now. Like, use your weapons to your advantage. Why are we holding on to the ball and struggling in that way? Like, get rid of it quickly, like Marcus Mariota did in the last two games, man.
But you're saying that's a scheme thing, or is it a Jayden
I don't know
thing?
if it's a scheme thing or a Jayden thing. You tell me. Let's
Yeah, I mean,
let's
Hard to
discuss
say.
it.
I mean, I felt like some of the. I mean, there was some quick stuff that they did try to do, but then I do think Cliff called a different game in like wanting to drop Jayden back a little bit more. But I
Against the
also don't think that
Broncos,
he
it
was.
was all quick. That's
Yeah,
the
I
only
mean,
way
there
to
was
have.
there was some depth to Mariota's throws too, though. He threw down the field as well.
Yeah, but they like 90% of the time the ball was coming out real fast.
yeah, majority of the game it
Even
was
even
coming out
even
fast.
with the mid-range throws,
Yeah,
it was quick stuff. It
it
was
was quick
fast.
because he's decisive.
Yeah.
You can tell, like, he's decisive with it. And when he didn't do it quick, he threw the pick. The one in the Broncos game,
Right.
the dumb throw
It
sideline or
just
whatever.
this year, like regardless of this past game, it just feels like Jaden's is a touch slower than he was last year
But that's what I'm saying.
in
I
making
think
these
a
in
lot of it
making the
has to do with
decisions.
yeah, but I think a lot of it has to do with the lack of consistency in his play. He hasn't practiced. Even in practice, he hasn't when he was injured, he wasn't practicing either. So it's like you're not getting many reps in practice. You're getting fewer reps the week of, then you throw him in. This is the only first week he's played with all of his guys. I think he's lost a little confidence in this line, in the personnel around him. He doesn't feel comfortable. You can see it. He just doesn't seem as comfortable as he did last year.
And
But I
it's
think that
probably
speaks
the
more
injury.
to the injuries and the season than to
Yeah, but
his
the
ability.
injuries could have a permanent effect on your head, just like
Well, sure.
RG3.
I mean, that's time will tell, but I don't think that that's going to be a concern.
Yeah, I
For
mean, back to the
Jayden.
original point. Going into next season, I don't feel great about Jaden.
Mhm.
I really think that we gotta rethink what we're doing in the offseason in terms of the weapons that we're going to surround him with, the offense that we're going to put in place. Like, it has to be one where he's operating in the pocket most of the time, doing quick stuff. Like,
Yeah,
he's
for
not
sure. But
this
that's
guy
on
is not, he's so brittle, it seems like, man.
that's on AP to surround him with the proper personnel so that they can take advantage of his abilities and his
Yeah.
talent.
And who knows if Kingsbury is going to be there next year?
Yeah,
No,
that's
I
the
think
thing too.
I think he'll be there.
I mean, the only option he has is if he goes to college. I can't
Or
see a scenario where a
back to the
3
Cardinals.
yeah, I mean, I don't know if that's gonna happen.
No, he'll be
Back
there.
to
He hasn't had a good
Arizona.
enough season where any team is going to take a shot on him.
Yeah, I mean, this is gonna be a 4-13, 3-14 team. Like, I doubt you're really excited to go and hire a offensive coordinator from that team. I mean, I couldn't fault a team. I think Cliff is. I mean, he's had head coaching experience. He's a play caller. He's young. Like, it all aligns well. But I still want him here.
Do you want Quinn here?
Of course.
Yeah, I think
Absolutely.
you got it. Like last year buys them at least 3 years.
It buys him one more year.
I'm saying 3 years total.
Yeah. But I think even with Jayden and Quinn, you have to be honest about what has happened this year. we can't just throw away
Yeah.
the whole tape, right? There is something to take away. And Quinn doesn't get this as a complete pass. This is a part of the losing. So if he does this again next year, he should be gone. And that's the reality of coaching. That's the world that we live in.
How many year contract did he sign?
I don't know. I mean, I just always assume it's either 4 or 5 years.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, of
Standard
course,
is usually 5 years, but with
You put
coaches, it's
another-
almost irrelevant.
yeah, you put another sub 5-win team out there next year. Of course, that's grounds for getting fired.
But
Yeah.
I mean, how much are we losing as a fan base if Quinn gets replaced with somebody else? I don't know how much, but the real concern is Jayden, and I don't think
Yeah.
we can just sweep it under the
Yeah,
rug.
but
Yeah.
with Quinn though, I know we don't want to talk about this game against Minnesota, but we got skunked against a Vikings team that was struggling all season.
Hmm.
Like if you felt average about Quinn before this week, you have to feel like below average to bad about him as coach next year. The defense was on him. We just
Mhm.
let McCarthy put up freaking 31 points. It's
Yeah.
JJ McCarthy. This dude shouldn't even be a quarterback.
Yeah.
I mean, this defense is arguably one of the worst defenses I've ever seen.
Yeah, and we've seen bad ones.
Yeah.
I mean,
It's
It-
and you at a certain point you can't just keep chalking it up to
And
defensive
we
personnel.
had some personnel like Will Harris and those guys are back, right?
mhm.
Yeah, Will Harris was back.
I mean, just Will Harris basically. But we have lost now. It's just embarrassing does not even like summarize the feeling at this point. Like there's just way too many things to be embarrassed about anymore. It's just comical. Like this Hard Knocks we got to watch, and then we're on constantly on prime time. Thank God they flexed one of our later games away. We're going to play on Christmas Day. Like we have lost 5 games by 21 points or more. We lost 31-0 against the Vikings. We had our 2 overtime games. 22. This is a 44-22 loss against the Lions. This is a 38-14 loss against the Seahawks on primetime. 28-7 loss primetime against the Chiefs. 44-22 loss against the Cowboys. That's just unheard of to be this bad.
This is bad. We're
Yeah.
bad.
But I think what's the most disappointing part of this all is to go from the season we had last year to this.
Yeah.
I think that's what's been so demoralizing. It's just it's like to experience what we did last year and then to be on cloud 9 and to be like, all right, it looks like we'll be a contender for a couple of years now. And then to go to like rock bottom just the next year. This is like what we're used to. We're used to this.
Yeah.
But
Right.
after last year, I feel like something I'm not used to for some reason. It's like
Because
a
you have the
psychological thing.
quarterback. Because it's very rare for us to 1 in 12 games, 2 get to the NFC Championship, and 3 have the quarterback.
Yeah.
Like
That's the thing. Like it's just, but this season also, I mean, you cannot ignore the unprecedented number of injuries that we had to go through this year, and at like one position.
Yeah, but
Like, I mean, we cannot.
we didn't-
It's been unprecedented. This season has been unprecedented after last year, but the number of injuries is unprecedented. I'd say I'd put it up there as one of the worst in the entire NFL, in the history of the NFL.
Do you feel good about this team if there no injuries happen?
I feel much better about it. Yeah.
I still don't feel good about it.
But
I still
that's what
don't
I'm
think
saying.
we're
Like,
beating
I
the
also don't
teams
think
that-
we
yeah.
put the same product out there, though. I also
I don't think we're a
it's the same
playoff
product.
team if we don't get it. If we have everybody healthy.
I think we're in contention. I don't think we put the same product that we're seeing though out there.
I don't
Definitely
feel good about Kingsbury going into next year.
By
Like
who?
even in this Cliff, even this game,
Hmm.
like your run game's working. What happens? Like why are you not feeding
Yeah,
Chris
I agree with
Rodriguez?
that.
Rodriguez, yeah.
This
Mhm.
happens every game.
But the thing is, why is Jayden in the game?
What do you mean?
Like, what's the
Like
purpose of
start
Jayden playing? The
Yeah,
purpose of Jayden
to
playing
get him
is
reps, of course.
to
get
get
reps.
him reps, right? You're not really trying to win.
Yeah, but
And that's
you're getting
my
embarrassed.
mindset where it's like,
No, getting reps doesn't mean just pass like 100% of the time.
I mean, it's not handing the ball off.
Yeah,
But you
but
were at the 1 yard
why
line
are
and
you
it's
even
second and
playing
goal.
then? Do that in practice.
You were at the 1
It's
yard
not
line,
just
second
about
and goal.
reps. I mean, it's about like operating the offense. It's like calling out protections and like, part of it is running the ball too. Like we got to figure out our
Yeah,
run
he
game
needs to
for
know
next
how
year.
to
It's not
run a
just Jaden's
balanced
reps.
offense sometimes
It's
too.
not just Jaden's reps. It's about the offensive line's reps and everybody else too. Like
Yeah.
But I don't play Jayden for that.
well, whatever it is. I mean,
I mean, you
I
play
don't
him
think
because
I'm
he's a
playing
starter.
Jaden if he's not 100% healthy. But if he's 100% healthy, you got to figure out what the identity of your offense is, and it's not just throwing and throwing and throwing to get him reps and to help him feel comfortable. No, it's
I don't know about
playing
that.
operating the offense like it's supposed to be operated next year.
Yeah, I agree with that. Because
But you don't know if this is the same rushing talent you're going to have next season. You got to evaluate that too.
but also
But you
Jaden,
think our offense going back to last year is predicated on some rushing?
I think
Like,
a
is
lot
it
of it had to
something
do on the
outside of
option.
Jayden? Because that's not what we've been talking about on this podcast. Jayden was carrying this team apparently.
yeah, he was. Apparently,
This
he
guy
did.
is,
No, you're saying
uh,
Jayden was the reason that we did what we did last
I
year.
think it was
110%.
So, but
Jaden.
why
Someone is
not get
changing their
It
mind
was
Jayden?
the
on that.
way Jaden ran the offense.
But he's not handing the ball off. We're not talking about Jayden. Oh, you did a great handoff.
Yeah, but it was also you had Eckler doing good things, and you had heck B-Rob when he was
B-Rob.
healthy.
Yeah, but
Like I
that's
feel like the option was
that's my
working.
point. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, but it was not to a lesser extent. I mean, B-Rob is not doing anything anymore right now, so that probably shows his talent.
I'm agreeing with you in the sense that at the end of the day, if we're gonna be a contender, it has to run through Jayden. And now we do need talent. We need a wide receiver to separate every now and then. We do need a running back to be able to gain yards after contact, to be able to hit the hole hard and give Jayden an opportunity to spring it outside on a keeper or something like that, right? Like all those things matter. But like it's not like we have to build so much in order to be great because I think Jayden can be great.
No, of course, but I mean that doesn't mean you ignore the run game. I mean, even all the top quarterbacks in the league have a great running back. I mean, Josh Allen has James Cook, Jalen Hurts has Saquon, Lamar has Derrick Henry, Joe Burrow. I mean, he's not at
Yeah,
the same level, but Chase Brown is a good back. Like, I
Yeah.
good
mean,
back.
just my point is like, I mean, just because you have amazing talent doesn't mean you don't need a run game to help you out. Of course, Jayden, it runs through Jayden, but having a balanced attack matters. It does matter in your offensive success.
Yeah. No, I don't
Yeah, for
deny
sure.
that. And that's why I think like a game changing running back should be one of our top priorities.
It should
Whether
have
that's
been
in
last year.
Well, I mean,
Yeah, that's what
first
Can
we
you
need a
imagine
game changing.
Omarion Hampton or what is that other guy that's doing good?
Travion Henderson.
Yeah, Travion's jury's still out on him, but I really like Hampton.
Is there any other rookie
But-
running backs that are doing well? I don't know.
Well, RJ Harvey's doing good.
Yeah, he's doing good. Yeah.
I really like Hampton though. That guy before his
Genty.
injury,
Oh,
even
Genty.
coming
Yeah,
back,
Genty is.
Oh,
I think he's
Genty.
good, but he's
good.
I think
Yeah,
just in a
he's
bad
just in a
terrible
situation. Yeah.
offense.
But
all these guys would have been fine, man. Travion would have been fine. What's the other guy? Heck, even Cam Scatterwood would have been fine.
Yeah. Yeah.
Quinshawn Judkins, that guy's good.
Oof. Yeah.
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 What did he go? Second, third round?
But our top priority
Yeah.
needs to be a wide receiver.
Wide
without
out.
you.
Yeah.
Like first round, you're taking the top receiver if you have a top 3 pick. Like that's what I'm doing if I'm Adam Peters. Who's
You're
the
not
top
trading
guy
down.
coming up?
You're not trading down. You don't think we have more holes to fill?
No, I don't care. You need to give Jayden a playmaker.
Yeah, I agree with that, man. We just need to get somebody good.
You got to just give him a playmaker.
But we're so old. We have so many holes. Like there's honest. I don't know if we asked this the last time. Who is, other than the offensive line, guaranteed who's coming back next year in the whole team? Like that you're really you're excited about.
Excited about?
I mean, not necessarily excited about, but is in your mind a locked in starter?
Well, Terry
by default, right? I mean, but at best,
I think
in our best case scenario, if we could do this all over again, is he? I don't know.
I think Debo comes back.
I don't know about that.
I think Debo comes back.
But he's not locked.
Yeah, but I'm not excited about that.
Yeah, there's no one on this team you're excited
I'm not
about.
excited about anybody.
And isn't that the point, though? Right? Like, do you really go after
so get a number 3, top 3 guy that you can be excited about.
Yeah, but then what? I mean, look at the Ashton Genty.
15
you run into
targets a game.
But do you run into a Raider situation where you get a generational guy and can't do anything?
If Ashton Genty's on this offense, I think he's not looking this bad.
Yeah. Yeah, I agree
you
with
give
that.
Ashton Genty Jayden, and you give him like even a half good defensive offensive line. Come on, that Raiders team is the worst I've ever seen.
But we're a year removed from talking about the Philadelphia Eagles being the Super Bowl, like built from the ground up. So many picks. They've got talent everywhere. Like, look at the team that Jalen Hurts has. Like, what's changed with that?
They lost their defensive line.
The formula. No. I mean, nothing has changed with that formula, is what my point is.
Oh, yeah.
That you need a team of talent.
Yeah, but that doesn't happen in 1 year.
Yeah,
and maybe it is what it is. I mean, do we just need to rush this then?
That's what we tried to do this season. That's exactly what we tried to do this season, and it backfired.
If you are a good talent evaluator, if you believe in yourself as a talent evaluator, and you have the quarterback, and you don't have a second round pick, you don't have a fourth round pick because you traded away for what's going to be a good left tackle in Laramie Tunsil that I hope they extend. I think you use this opportunity to parlay that into more picks because you feel like you can fill a team together now.
I mean, so you take 2 second-round picks for that?
Yeah.
Top 5 pick?
I think so, for sure.
Come on, man. Like, chances of both those guys panning out are not that great. Like look at what we've picked up over the last few years.
And the thing that needs to be considered too in this conversation, look, if Ashton Genty existed in this draft class, then the conversation is different.
Right? But isn't there that Ohio State receiver that?
I mean, he's up and down. He's not even number 1 wide receiver right now. Garnell Tate. Like, there's that other guy, Jordan. What's his name? Out of Jordan Tyson out of USC. No, Arizona State.
Yeah, let's go.
I mean, I really like him.
We need a big receiver, like a big
6'2", 200 pounds.
Yeah.
Separator.
That can stretch the field if needed.
That's what we need.
Yeah. I mean, I wouldn't be mad at it because I believe in him, but it's just so sad that we have we have so much money, but we have so many holes.
Yeah, but
it's ridiculous.
With the draft, Like if you have 2 picks that pan out in your draft, you're okay. Get a guaranteed guy
Nah,
with one of them.
2. I wouldn't say
Think
2.
back of all the old drafts. You have you can think of more than 2 or even more than one person that is. We just talked about like
Ours?
there's literally nobody.
Yeah, that's the problem,
We said there's
though.
literally nobody worth saving for next year.
That's the problem.
And
That's the issue.
we've drafted every year. We had a first round pick every year. Other than Jayden, there's literally nobody else that was worth anything with those picks. So might as well get a surefire top 5 guy who we can say 2-3 years from now that this is a guy that I don't want to lose. This is a guy I'm excited about.
Yeah, I mean it's a fair point.
The thing is, though, I think it's not only about making a splash, though. It's like we genuinely need to surround Jayden with surefire talent. Like it's one thing to take a shot on a second, third round guy and hope he kind of pans out and hope he becomes the next, number 1 receiver for us. But I'd rather just give Jayden a legit bona fide number 1 guy and just let him cook. And just let him do his thing, because at the end of the day, like lack of talent on offense is it's so apparent with our team. Like that's what I'm saying. Like what we did last year should not have happened. I mean, I don't understand like how we were able to pull that off with that kind of offensive talent to get to the NFC Championship game. I mean, it was unreal. But you give Jayden legit guys, or at least one legit guy that can really take the top off, you'll see a difference night and day. I mean, look what he did at friggin' LSU with Malik Neighbors and Brian Thomas Jr. I mean, those guys. I mean, it's obviously not practical in the NFL. But to have that kind of that option, to have a guy that's like a 23-year-old that's like ready to, it's like locked in to become the next big thing, it makes a huge difference offensively. I'd rather do that than trade my picks and get more picks down and hope these guys pan out in the second and third round.
First top 3 pick, send it to Minnesota for Jetta.
No, I mean they're not going to do it though.
I mean,
you got to have like the number 1 overall pick.
I'll trade for Addison.
Oh please,
get the heck out of here!
Not top 3 pick, but
LSU connection. That's a dream, man.
I low key want. I mean, it never won't happen. I want Malik Neighbors here, man. You give him his boy. Oh my gosh, you give Jayden his boy.
Coming off ACL injury.
I know, but
he'll be fine.
Yeah, it'll be fine.
It'll be fine. These ACLs.
But the Giants aren't going to do it.
Yeah. Neighbors would have to force himself out of there.
Yeah.
He's already kind of upset with the way things have been, but Dart's going to make him stay, I think.
Yeah, Dart's good.
Brandon Ayuk, you got to take a flyer, right? I mean, they're best,
right,
they're best friends.
I'm not going.
We don't need old guys, man. Ayuk, what has he done?
I mean, they're best friends from Arizona
so
State.
What?
It's like you kind of have to, right? See what's there.
It has to be Price is Right kind of thing. Like I'm not giving much for Ayuk. Like give him to me for a 6th rounder.
Yeah. I mean, we did something similar with Zach Ertz, right? Like he was a washed up old guy. I mean, Ayuk's not old in that sense, but he's coming off of pretty major injury. But Ertz ended up putting together 2 solid years for us. And man, sad of course. Goodness, what a I mean, I kind of understand the tackle. It's defenders are just naturally going to do that. Bad ball from Mariota, but that sucks. His career's got to be over, right?
Yeah.
Not looking good.
Yeah, I mean, he unfortunately he was not reliable this year either.
Yeah. I mean
1 year
he was a roller coaster.
Right, but I wasn't even without the injury, like he's not somebody that I wanted on the roster next year.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah,
there's so much
probably not.
Like tight end talent coming out of colleges, man. Like we got to be able to
Yeah.
tap into that.
And we did, right? We gave it a shot with Sinnott. I think that's
So
going to
come
be the
on,
biggest. It's
we need
going
a
to be the
pass
biggest
catching guy.
from now until the end of the season. If there's anything I'm watching for, it's going to be 82. I want to see if
Yeah.
Sinnott has anything because this is
Mhm.
it. This is his chance.
What round we take him in?
Second.
Second round.
You know, when we drafted Sinnott, I was saying, I think on the pod, B,
Mhm.
that what we need is a good fullback to jumpstart our offense.
Mhm.
And you said Sinnott is going to be that guy.
That's what I thought, man.
This
He's
guy
a
sucks.
solid, like he's a solid dude, and he played a lot of that in college. Like he was all over the field, and he just, I mean, he got into his rookie year whiffing on a lot of blocks, and then just into year two never was able to take over the reins from Zach Ertz as the primary pass catcher, and John Bates is your blocking tight end, so it's like he never found his spot. Like he is not the guy I saw tape of. So I don't know. We'll see how he turns out. But I guess the question now is, are we all like, where are we right now in terms of Jayden playing the rest of the season?
Oh, you play him. If he's 100%, you play him. You're going to play him this weekend against the Giants. You're going to play him against the Cowboys. You're going to play him against the Eagles. You play him. If he's
But in
healthy,
your
you play him.
mind, is the, because honestly for me it is down to this being eliminated. Like, is the value of playing Jayden and winning risking the higher draft pick? Is it worth
Yeah, of
that
course. Well,
because of the development?
Yeah.
I
think it's-
don't think that's the reason why you don't play him, because I don't think he's looked great anyway. But I think you gotta rest. You gotta sit him, man. Like you cannot risk any more injury. What is there, like 3 games left in the season?
For all NFC East.
Well, I mean, what are you gonna prove in 4 games with a banged up team with the morale like so low? There's no point.
Mm-hmm.
Don't risk him. Like this guy's falling on the grass and hurting himself. Let him go hit the weight room.
It's a tough one because if he didn't get this injury and we still had this exact same outcome, I would have definitely been with Nil and said, like, because I even said it before, like I think he has a lot of area to improve, like just as a leader of the offense, his throwing mechanics, pocket presence, so much that he has shown to regress on from year one to year two. And I think it's a matter of the competition and injury across the board, but it's not just injuries to the offense. I think there's a lot of factors,
Yeah.
and one is
I
included that he's not playing as well.
Yeah, I think it's also the talent of his like Terry wasn't there most of the season. I just think there was too much that changed with this offense. That like would be a part of the reason why he regressed this year. But I think that's what the off season is going to be about. Like we were able to see that going from off season to his first rookie season, it did good for him. Like there was something that was positive. It worked. Granted, we didn't, like you said, we didn't play the most talented teams, but I think we got to focus on his development in the off season, or his redevelopment.
100%. Yeah.
And
for
part of it
sure.
has to be like preventing him from getting injured, which means like you can't just let him run loose. I know you don't like that.
I guess here's a different way of looking at it. Like if you're the New York Giants and your quarterback got a concussion this year, I mean, concussions are serious things, right? You don't want Jackson Dart to be able to go out there, and especially the way he plays, he kind of plays a little reckless as well, taking unnecessary hits at times. Like, I think at this point, you're pretty convinced he's going to be your starting quarterback next year, Jackson Dart, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
yeah, for sure.
How do you weigh that? Like, do you still play him the rest of the season?
Yeah. These are football games. You play them. I mean, they get injured. They have a whole off season to be back. Like it's not like it's ruining next season either.
Depends on the injury.
Torn ACL.
I don't know. Ooh.
I mean, you can't. For Jayden, a torn ACL isn't just nothing. He relies on his legs.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying, like, you can't play scared. Like, at the end of the day, like, he needs to get his reps in, period, just to get his confidence back. I think to feel more comfortable going into the offseason, he needs to get reps in. I don't think it's a matter of development per se. I think it's a matter of confidence. I think he needs to just feel comfortable again with his guys in the pocket, just playing football, just playing the game a little more consistently because he hasn't been playing in a lot of these games. I mean, he's missed almost half the season, right? If you put together all of the games he's missed in totality, it's close to half the season. So he's not really had any consistency, and that's something I think that he needs entering the offseason. Just get more reps under his belt, just to feel comfortable. That's what it's about for me.
Feeling comfortable. I think feeling comfortable is almost like kind of a code word for meaning something else.
I think it's just lack of confidence. He doesn't have as much confidence because of what he's been experiencing right now. I mean, the games that he's in, he's getting bum rushed every other play.
So you want him to feel comfortable about that with that?
No, but I'm just saying, like, you just need to get more reps. You just need to get more playing time, because that's how you get familiar with it.
Yeah, but the great guys like Patrick Mahomes, year 2 was his best year, and he just kept going up from there.
Yeah, but he also didn't get injured.
Josh Allen, once he clicked, he always stayed clicked.
Sure, but it took him about 2.5 years before he clicked. It took Josh Allen 2.5 years before he clicked.
Yeah, but Jayden's already clicked. Like the fact that he's had this year. Okay, Beat doesn't.
No, come on. All these things can't be working together. You can't say Jayden has clicked and then say he needs the reps, because that's the Josh Allen thing. Like why does Josh Allen
saying he needs the reps?
No, I ain't saying nil.
No, I don't. The reps is not because he's trying to get better. The reps is just so he gets his confidence back. The reason for the reps is different.
Confidence really is year to year. Like, what is that?
You're saying he lost his confidence because of the injuries?
Yeah, and then the fact that the line is just terrible. The times he was playing, he wasn't playing with his number one receivers.
Putting him in a situation for that to be worse?
The receivers were running the wrong routes. They weren't even breaking at the right time. Like, he just had no confidence in anyone on his team on the offense.
So that's why you pack up your bags, call this season what it is, and sit his ass at home.
No. I think he needs to get the reps with his first teamers. Sam Cosmi was back. This was the first time he's played with him. Like, he's had no one at all. Like, none of the starters. Everyone was injured. His offensive line sucked. I mean, against the Seattle, he was pressured almost on half of his dropbacks. That's unheard of. I mean, what quarterback? Patrick Mahomes wouldn't even thrive in that kind of offense. No one would. So it's like that's what I'm saying. This season is just, it's so out of the ordinary. It's so and such an outlier season that's what I'm saying. It's just a wash. Like, just throw everything
cut your
away.
losses. Don't risk him anymore.
No, but I if he's healthy, you play him. I don't agree with that.
Yeah, and that's the thing. Like, I agree with you, Neil. I think it's a toss up for me. It's a very hard decision, I will say, and I couldn't fault Dan Quinn either way on the decision. But the whole reason you play Jayden is because confidence really means learning. Like, he needs to learn something.
I don't necessarily think so. Confidence.
Otherwise, what is confidence really?
Confidence is time and opportunity to play in the same system and with the same guys. Like, confidence is not only about like, oh, I'm lacking in this area, so I need to develop this. That could be a form of confidence. But I'm saying with Jayden, it's not that. It's
But
just
these
more
guys
like
are not
he
even
needs
going
to
to be
feel
there
like
next year.
confidence is he needs to feel he can trust the guys around him.
But he
doesn't feel he can trust anybody.
They're not even going to be here next year.
The offensive line?
No, the guys. I mean, the offensive line is playing
when
good now.
For your confidence to increase, things are working out in a positive way. If not, it's the opposite is happening, right? So why are you putting him in a situation for a lost season if it's about building confidence? You're going to destroy his confidence, if anything.
I mean, I don't necessarily think that's what would happen with Jayden over the span of 4 games. There's only 4 games left. I think something like that, if Jayden's playing throughout the entire season and then every single game is the exact same and he loses confidence that way. But when you haven't played because you've been injured, that in and of itself, you need time to just kind of get back into, just get your feet wet again. Like you're rusty.
Yeah, I mean, I will agree though that his biggest issue this season has been the start and stop. Like he has not had consistent playing time. It sucks that if he does get playing time, it's in a lost season. I don't know whether it's going to hurt him or help him. My biggest concern, however, is what happens to his confidence, to the way he operates. Like if he gets injured again, like it's too many injuries that have happened this year that I don't think help him at all. Help him with his confidence. It does not help him with his game. Like it's going to make him second guess everything. The fact that things were not working out like it did in the playoffs last year has to have hurt his confidence. If it's about confidence.
No, I mean,
I don't think it's about confidence. I just think that it's about it's about him having some consistent playing time, but the last 4 games of a lost season is not the best way to do that to me.
I mean, it's a cumulative effect. It's a combination of things. I'm saying that he last year everything, we were one of the least injured teams in the entire year. I mean, like to have that consistency is definitely helpful. But the thing is, like, this year has been an unprecedented year in the opposite direction.
Yeah.
To lose like your top 3 receivers. I mean, I just saw I heard a stat that said we just cut Chris Moore, right? We just cut him off the practice squad. He leads.
We just brought him back. Oh, but whatever.
Did we just bring him back?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we had cut him before the game on Sunday.
Yeah.
He leads the entire team in snaps this season. Or sorry, the wide receiving.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
He leads all wide receivers in snaps this season, and we just cut him. Maybe we re-signed him back to practice squad. But think about that. Like, what young second-year quarterback is going to have any confidence when your practice squad guy is leading your team in snaps?
Yeah, but he was not the guy having to deal with that for most of the season.
But I'm saying this. I'm just saying it's. That's what I'm saying. It's a combination of things. Not having your guys, being injured, not getting the reps in, not practicing with Terry in the offseason because he was holding out. I mean, there's a lot of different aspects to a lot of different things.
I talked about morale improving the way people played in the past. That was done with the way the defense played, with the no Jayden on the field, with nothing really working season, positively. Right. It wasn't. That's why, man. Just
there was something to it last season.
But you know what's really funny though? I mean, considering where we are right now, and this is probably changing topics a little bit from the Jayden thing, but like you win that Miami game and the record is close. You win against the Broncos with a 2-point conversion. Jayden comes back against the Minnesota Vikings. You're telling me like we're in the mix.
Come on, man.
We are in the mix. Like this is a 5-8.
We're still losing 31-0.
I don't know, man.
How do you know that?
Like that momentum of 2 straight wins.
We got our butts handed to us by the Vikings.
We did, but
So
you're
okay, so
telling me
then you're proving my previous point that the confidence elevates play.
you're talking about like what are you
Yeah,
talking
when
about?
I was saying how
Confidence?
everybody elevated their play because of because of Jayden, because of the way they were felt motivated.
No, but that's not a Jaden thing. I'm not talking about one person impacting individual feelings of
How could
playing
we have won the Minnesota game then?
by buddy on the team believing again that we're in it.
Exactly, momentum,
Yeah.
and they're improving their play.
I mean, I don't know. I mean, I guess part of it can be that improving their play, but there is something to be said. But I don't think this was
Yes.
what we were debating initially.
Yeah, this is what happened
The
in the playoffs last year.
I'm not disagreeing that momentum can't be a real thing, that we can collectively and individually put together better and better games. But I think just attributing like the presence of one guy that's playing the same way or worse than the other guy between Jaden and Mariota, I think that's where I'm kind of pushing back.
Yeah, I think we're still losing this Vikings game.
It's
I
possible.
I
I
just
mean,
don't think that that any of this would have happened with this current state of affairs,
mhm.
from coaching to talent to performance on the field. Like it just looked like a flat team. We lost 8 straight games. B.
Yeah,
You're
but
telling me
that,
two
that that it
back-to-back
wouldn't have
games would have
been.
changed the trajectory? No.
I don't know, man.
All
Those
right.
were
Well, here
tight
we are.
games.
Coulda, woulda, shoulda. Let's go to the off season.
But I mean, it is
Book your tickets to
worth just.
Cancun.
I mean, this is football, right? I mean, it is an unprecedented season, like Neil said. It is unprecedented in the sense that, like, I don't think any team has lost 8 straight games, and then, what, 5 of those games were by 21-point plus margin. Like that just doesn't happen. You can be historically bad. You don't do it this bad. Like this is really, really bad. We haven't won a game since that Chargers miracle. My goodness, 27-10 against the Chargers. It was our best
Oh
win of the
wow.
season. We haven't won a game since then. But even having said that, like what's the weird thing about football is like if maybe Jayden doesn't fumble against the Bears, if we win those 2 games against the Dolphins and the Broncos, now you're talking about a 6-7 team. That's a coulda, shoulda, woulda. I agree with you. Like every little thing matters. It changes the way the next game is kind of played a little bit. I'm not going to deny that, but I still think you play Jayden. These are 4 cold weather games. Maybe there is some exposure that he needs to take to cold weather. This is going to be in New York, home against Philly, home against Dallas, and in Philly. He is in for it in terms of the cold weather. But I just
These
want to
brittle
see.
bones are not going to
Yeah,
be able to handle the cold.
yeah. I don't think if
He'll be
his
fine.
season, right, and this is what I want to ask now, like if his season ended today and Dan Quinn said, we're gonna put him on the shelf, we'll see you next year. You think come September 2026, Jayden's gonna lack confidence?
No, because
The person that Jayden is?
the thing is, though, I think a lot can be done in the off season to help him with that, with his training, with
Right,
his ability
Exactly.
to
right.
practice with other with the actual team. But I do think that there is something that speaks to in-game experience and gaining confidence in actual games too. I do
That's
think
why
so.
the confidence angle I'm not getting. I'm with you in the sense that I think Jayden has a lot to learn.
No, I don't think he has a lot to learn. I think there's some things he could benefit from, but I think he has it. It's just a matter of putting it out there with some consistency. I don't think it's
and I
anything he
think
has to learn.
and I am agreeing kind of with the high level of what you're saying, but I think it all amounts to we need him to get reps, and getting reps means learning and learning how to grow as a leader, learning how to adjust to different types of pressures. Minnesota did a whole different thing that he's seen before. I mean, you're going to see different, like secondary from the Eagles. What's his name? Cooper DeJean is playing lights out from a slot corner. What do you do against that kind of situation?
Sure.
Like, yeah.
Yeah.
So,
I think okay. I mean, I think there is learning in that he needs to understand how to read defenses and like
right.
understand what he's seeing.
And,
But I don't think
like
in terms of
maneuver
his
the pocket.
ability to
Yes.
you know, make plays or to go through progressions or to work the middle of the field. I don't think he needs to in terms of learning that, but I think there is some growing with understanding what he's seeing pre-snap and defenses for sure.
Mm-hmm.
All
Does
right.
a healthy version of 2025 Jayden Daniels give you a franchise quarterback feel? Just 2025 Jayden Daniels, a healthy. I'm doing a lot of what ifs here, but just
I
Yeah,
know.
what
no,
you've seen with Jayden
no.
Daniels in 2025, do you feel like this is a franchise quarterback?
And he's playing. Wait, just 1 year?
Yes.
Just this
No,
year.
of course
Just
not.
this year. Okay, so at
No.
least
Yeah.
we're on the same page with
Yeah,
that.
Yeah,
That
correct.
there's something that has been
Something was off this year.
Yeah,
and
like
it's
year one, Josh Allen. No one felt he was a franchise guy.
100%.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like I said, I would have felt better if Jayden had a bad year 1 and a good year 2 going into year 3 or even year 4.
Mhm.
You know
Yeah,
what I
but
mean?
Josh Allen
Going
had a bad
backwards,
year 1 and year 2, and only
that's
year 3 he started to
that's fine, but the
take.
trajectory was up and up and up.
Yeah, but that's
Not
what I'm saying. This
starting up
I don't think
and
it's a
starting down.
fair.
This is giving me RG3 vibes.
I don't think this year was a fair assessment of
Mhm.
Jaden's potential
This is
because of
CJ Stroud.
everything that's happened.
You
No,
know what I
he's
mean?
not CJ Stroud. No
No, I
chance.
mean CJ Stroud looked really good in year 1.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
yeah, he did, but not. Jayden didn't look that bad. Not at all.
He did
What he
look
did
bad this
against
year.
what Jayden did against the Chargers week 5, I think he played a good enough game outside the fumble against the Bears. I mean, he's not like he was just showing nothing. CJ Stroud had a bad second year, like almost every game. He didn't look like himself.
Mhm.
And he had his top guys.
They still made the playoffs, right? Did they? Houston?
Yeah, because that
That
defense,
defense
Yeah.
is
the
sick,
defense is
man.
unreal.
Mhm.
Right now, this year, they're
Number
the number
1.
1 ranked defense in the
Yeah.
NFL.
Jeez. They beat the
The defense is what
Chiefs.
took them.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And they got him more weapons this year. What are we doing?
exactly.
We got Jalen Lane, that freaking guy.
Who they got? CJ more weapons?
Yeah.
Oh.
Jaden Higgins and 2 receivers. The other guy was injured, right? Kirk.
Mm-hmm.
They brought in
Probably.
Kirk for the slot,
Christian
and
Kirk.
then they realized that Nico was better in the slot, and they put him back in the slot. They're doing everything to make this guy comfortable, and he's starting to look comfortable again. We gotta figure that out for Jaden in the offseason.
Yeah. But again, they did it with random picks, right? Like Woody Marks and Jayden Higgins, and then that other rookie, I forgot what his name is too,
Tank.
and then a random free agent like
What's that guy? Tank something.
Tank Dell has been out for the year. This is the
Yeah, I know, but he's a weapon too. He was
Yeah,
a higher pick in 2 drafts ago.
yeah. And there was some promise with him, but he had that devastating injury.
Yeah, he had a bad injury.
But I mean, the
But then they
defense
went and
is-
got Nick Chubb. I mean, they're surrounding their talent with weapons, man.
These
But
are
I
not
guess
weapons. These are just random. Like this is
they're
the
not random
ability to.
guys, B.
I
What do
mean,
you
you're not talking
mean?
about Jayden Higgins as like you're surrounding him with talent. You just pick the right receiver in round whatever 4.
Yeah, but Jayden Higgins is supposed to be their third or fourth option, and
Why?
they're and they're
Who?
they're spending a more than earlier than seventh round pick on the third or fourth receiver. Like we've when
Who's
it
the
got
third or fourth? He's the number 2. Like who was the other guys there? Kirk is just a random throwaway that he hasn't even been healthy. Nico's 1. You're not talking about Dalton Schultz as like a second option there. He's
I'm saying you got
waste.
Chubb, you got
Chubb is not a
I don't know
name
when
that you can
when
bring
they
up.
drafted Marks, but he looks good. When
I
did
think he's
Marks get drafted?
undrafted. I think
Really?
he's undrafted.
Well, we should have took him instead of Bill Crosby.
Oh
Ah,
no, he was a 4th round
Crosby.
pick.
Bill
He was a
Crosby.
4th
Yeah,
round
see,
pick.
there you go.
He was a what?
We
4th
wait.
round pick.
We waited to the 7th round to get skilled players. Stupid
No, we
freaking
took
thing.
Jalen Lane in the 4th, right?
Yeah.
No, Jalen Lane was Jalen Noel.
Jalen Noel, that's what his name is. Yeah, that's the other guy.
Hmm.
4th round pick.
First
Jalen
Noel was
Lane, yeah.
that was drafted.
Is that what it says on his Wikipedia?
I just made a dad joke.
Oh,
It's Christmas season, guys. Come on, we got to have to be so happy about something.
Noel.
Gotta be happy about something.
Oh man, you know what we should be happy about?
World Cup.
The World Cup group for Team USA.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
It's
an
easy.
group.
Easy group.
It was always going to be easy, right? Unless we got Norway somehow. Because that's the way that's the way the groups are set up.
Turkey.
Your
No,
host team is in pot
it's
1.
luck.
I
Yeah,
mean,
but
your
it's all
host
luck.
teams are all pot 1.
No, the 3 host teams that was already set up to be where they were. But then the teams that went within those groups were randomized.
What do you mean the teams
No,
that
no,
went
no.
within those? The other 4 teams, the other 3
The other
teams.
3 teams,
Yeah,
yeah,
but
that was
they're
random.
all in those tiers. You're never going to play one of the top tier teams.
No, we could have got a top tier team in our group.
No.
Yes.
Like, what do you mean
Like-
top tier? You're
like,
not talking
we
about like
couldn't- we
Argentina.
couldn't have gotten Brazil.
Like
or
every
Portugal.
group had to have a European team, a South American team, and African team,
No.
or an Asian, yeah.
or Asian.
Yeah, but
Yeah,
like we would never get like Brazil or Portugal in our
Right.
group.
that's
Correct.
not true. Why?
That
No,
is
that is.
true.
No, that's
because
how it
they're
was
in
done.
pot 1.
Yeah,
Oh, I see.
they
Every
split them
host
up.
team. This is just
Yeah.
like whatever
Oh,
Qatar or
right,
whatever last year.
It was based on rankings, the world rankings. Like you
Oh,
couldn't
yeah.
put certain
You're
world
right.
rankings together.
Yeah.
Yeah, but still, we got a way easier group than Mexico and Canada.
Yeah,
We're also in pot
probably.
1.
Yeah, well, that's true too.
So,
I
And
don't know
watch
if
us
we're-
still be the first team eliminated.
no, nil.
Are we ever going to come back talking about Commanders? I don't know. We got to get some back on here at some point by the end of the year. Is there a comment that you guys want to make in terms of the rest of the NFL before we close out here? It looks like right now,
Yeah,
if the
nice
season
to
were
see
to
the Kansas City Chiefs sucking ass.
oof. I mean,
Yeah, nail your
I-
boy.
I will say, unless Philip Rivers can somehow revive and keep the Indianapolis
my
Colts
God.
afloat, like you could see an opportunity where Kansas City at least jumps above them. But I'm looking at the standings right now. It doesn't even matter. They're 8th. Like I think they're done, yo.
Who?
Kansas
They're 8.
City.
That means they're 1 game out of the playoff spot.
No, they're not.
No,
done.
Indianapolis is 8-5, one spot out.
Oh,
Kansas City is 6-7,
not
multiple
out.
spots. They're 10th.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I mean,
but
they need to like win outright, and then they need a lot of help.
I don't
They
think
need
they need a lot of help. You think the Colts are winning more games? Come on.
no. The Colts are out of the playoffs right now.
At
It has
8-5.
nothing to do with the Colts. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, this is the
Oh.
Texans. The Texans are at 7,
Oh,
and
you
they
said
just beat
Colts.
them. No, I said
Man.
Colts, but they're in the 8th spot.
Watch out for the Texans if they make the playoffs.
No,
I don't know
don't
about
watch out for
that.
them.
That defense, man,
Yeah,
they're
defense
insane.
is good. The defense.
I mean, this is
good.
anybody's Super Bowl, I feel like, this year. It could be anyone. I don't think Denver's the number one team, but I don't think they're winning the Super Bowl.
I
don't
think the
Bo
way
Nix is good enough.
the way it's stacking up, I think it's the team of destiny and the Buffalo Bills.
That's what I was thinking too.
No, man.
Because look at the teams they're all like the AFC right now, so inexperienced across the board. Denver Broncos, they're winning games against bums. New England Patriots, same. Jacksonville Jaguars in the 3 seed. Come on.
Oof.
Pittsburgh Steelers at 4, no chance.
Yeah, but I don't think the Bills are better than the top 5 NFC teams.
Why do you say that? If
Because
you had
this
to
is
pick
probably their worst season be.
at 9-4,
It looks like their worst. Like I don't know if you're following what's happening, but Josh Allen's struggling like every other game.
yeah,
Because I only know this because I have him on fantasy in some league. Like their weapons suck right now. They're like if there is a legit team that they have to beat in the playoffs, they're not winning. I don't think they're better than the Broncos. I don't think they're better than the Patriots. Patriots already beat them once.
That was early in the season.
They're playing each other this week.
Yeah, we'll see how this goes. But I mean, Josh Allen is special.
Yeah,
that's Josh Allen, man. He's on a mission now, man.
But you have to think that the teams like your Rams
are the
better
one.
than all those teams that you mentioned.
Yeah, I'll give you that.
I like Tampa. Tampa is speeding up.
On.
Are you kidding me?
Tampa sucks.
Tampa? Have you been seeing Baker Mayfield talk about fantasy? Have you seen Baker Mayfield recently?
Yeah, well, he didn't have Bucky. He didn't have
recently.
Evans.
I'm talking about recently. He did have Bucky, but they just lost to the Saints.
Yeah.
Saints defense is good.
Yeah, they actually have been pretty good, but
they shouldn't have lost that game.
Wasn't that a home game?
All right, who else is in the NFC that is good right now?
Nobody. Green
Can't
Bay.
count the Eagles out. Green Bay's better than the Bills.
Jalen Hurts looms. Talking about fantasy 3 times in a row now, but Jalen Hurts had less than 1 point in fantasy football yesterday. I mean, that was as bad.
That's good.
Get
it out of the way, Jalen.
I know, but I mean, he looked like he couldn't throw the football 10 yards down the field.
Yeah, he didn't.
The defense is good though. They're like top 2 against the pass. I mean, the top 2 passing defense. Yeah.
Yeah. Dallas in 10th place, 6-6.
Dallas is out. I'm telling you, man. Green Bay, they're my dark horse. Green Bay, and then Detroit. Detroit, once they get to the playoffs, anything can happen. They have the talent. They have the firepower. It's just a matter of can Jared Goff take them there. I don't know if that's the only thing. I honestly, the team right now in the NFC is the Rams.
What about the Bears? You guys like the Bears?
Nah, I don't.
I do not like the Bears, but they're still winning. They just keep winning.
I don't believe in them. I think they're fraud.
Good.
Last game of the season would be pretty crazy, though. It is going to be Detroit in Chicago. It's likely going to be frigid temperatures, but Detroit is out of the playoffs right now if the season ended.
Yeah.
And they're playing the Rams. They're playing the Rams in LA this week. Pittsburgh, home against Pittsburgh.
Dang.
And then they got the Christmas game against the Vikings. It's not an easy schedule for your Detroit Lions. So crazy year, man. You gotta say, like, I feel like maybe we do say it every year, but year. Yeah. All right,
guys,
should we wrap it up?
Bedtime for me.
Yeah, wrap it up.
Wrap it up. You want to do a quick trivia?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right, quick one. Can you name, talking about quarterbacks, or actually let's do you want to do let's do the quarterbacks one.
Yeah.
Can you name the 5 quarterbacks that were taken the highest in the 2014 draft? So this was a bust draft class. Hold on, give me 1 second. Let me look this up. And what I saw was which draft class was worse, the 2021 draft class or the 2014 draft class? So 5 quarterbacks were taken in the
14.
first 2 rounds in 2014. So this is taking it back. I'll start by giving you some clues just in terms of like the team
Dwayne
that drafted.
Haskins.
No, this is taking it even further
Marcus
back.
Mariota.
No, this is 1 year prior to that. So Mariota and Winston were 2015.
Josh
DeMarcus
Rosen.
Russell.
No, that's a little bit further. This is
Okay.
so the number 3 overall pick was a quarterback for the Jacksonville Jaguars.
Blaine Gabbert.
No.
Oh, the guy from UCF. What the heck is his name?
Yep.
Bortles.
Wow, good
Blake
pull.
Bortles. Yeah.
Blake Bortles. Now we go to in the first round, pick 22, Cleveland Browns.
Johnny Manziel.
Nice. Johnny Manziel staying in the first round, last pick 32, Minnesota Vikings.
Ponder.
No, that's our draft. That's the RG3 draft.
Oh. Sort of Vikings 2014. What's
think-
another hint?
Still in the league. I think he played a little bit this year.
Oh, wow.
Basically retired, went into coaching high school, and then came back.
He played last year against us in the NFC Championship game.
Uh-huh.
What's his name? Teddy Bridgewater.
Teddy Bridgewater. Second round, pick 36 overall. So this is the 4th pick in the second round. Oakland Raiders. The best of the bunch by far.
Derek Carr.
Derek Carr, nice pull.
Derek
Last
Carr.
one at the end of the second round, 2014. Remember, 2014, end of the second round, New England Patriots.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Jimmy G, yep. 5 quarterbacks in the first 2 rounds: Blake Bortles, Johnny Manziel, Teddy Bridgewater, Derek Carr, and Jimmy Garoppolo.
21 is worse.
21 is worse because it's
Yeah,
all
we
in
were
the
in
first
Vegas
round.
for this draft, remember?
Oof.
Malik Willis. We saw him at the.
He has a chance to save it this year. Trevor, he's playing well.
Yeah,
Trevor
he is
Lawrence
playing
won.
Oh,
Pick one of what? No, yeah, you're not. You're talking about a different draft.
oh.
Malik
That was
Willis is
22.
2022.
That was 22.
That's the worst one then.
Well, none of them were first round picks. I think Malik was the first pick, and he was like third.
No, he was not
rounder.
the first pick. It
Was
was
it Kenny
the guy.
Pickett? Kenny Pickett?
Yeah,
I think
Pickett
this
was
was
the
the
first
Kenny
pick.
Pickett draft.
That was easily the worst draft for quarterbacks.
Yeah. But considering, like, I guess the draft capital, this one, 2021, is Trevor Lawrence, pick 1 of 1. Your guy, pick number 2 overall, New York Jets.
Sam Darnold.
Zach Wilson.
Oh, Zach Wilson.
Oh yeah, I like
Pick
that guy.
3. This is 1, 2, 3. San Francisco 49ers.
Oh, Trey
Lance.
Lance.
Pick 11 in the first round still, Chicago Bears. Justin Fields. And then the last one, pick 15, first round, New England Patriots.
2021? Oh, Mac Jones.
Mac Jones. Yeah.
Oof, that was bad.
Five QBs in the first 15 picks.
Give them a couple more years. They'll be good. Like Sam Darnold and Mac Jones. No, what's his name? Who just got injured? Daniel Jones.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I know, right? Yeah. All right. Well, that is it. 4 more games left on the slate for the 2025 season. I'm sure we can't wait for this season to come to an end so we can talk about next year. But thank you for listening as always. We'll be back at some point. This is Shut Your Face signing off.
Deuces.
Merry Christmas.